Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Uttapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakanvitamscha Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Jakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Sri Krishna Chaitanya Ki Baika Vidya Ya Maryada Rakshati Vaishnavanam Kripavalam Madhava Prastakami Sri Bhakti Dham Bharati Mashayami Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Pyevaja Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jai Gaura, Haribol, Dandavat to all, and I'm very happy that we again can have some of our meetings. So there were a lot of important tithis the last days or weeks, like for example Guru Purnima was there, which is very auspicious day, and also it was Sanatana Goswami's, our Sambandhi Acharya's disappearance day. And also we started in the meanwhile our Chaturmasya Vrata, that Srila Babaji Maharaj is telling that it can be from Shayana Ekadasi, we can start, also Dvadasi can be started, or on Purnima. So these options are given by our Gaudiya Guru Varga. And yes, so it's a very special time now, especially in India, because it started the monsoon time, no? So, and that's why, because during that time there are a lot of floods, and yeah, it's just difficult to cross the streets and the roads. So the sadhus, they decided that at that time it's not really suitable to travel. So they took it as a very good opportunity to just stay in one place and yes, concentrate mainly in hearing and chanting about the Lord, about Bhagavan. So that's one of the reasons. And yes, Babaji Maharaj, many times he tells us that the material people, they say, no, that time is money. But the Vaishnavas say that time is Paramartha. So we want the Vaishnavas use it in that way, so that they can go step by step nearer to their greatest wealth, which is Krishna Prem, which they want to attain, no? So in this material world, surely most of the people, they are following the first understanding, utilizing their time, and really only a very few, they run in the direction of that highest goal, no? which is Krishna Prema. So very few. Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur told that that gradually all those Jagadvasis, those inhabitants of these worldly planets, they are day by day, they are going away from that absolute truth. And Babaji Maharaj says they are searching for happiness, but they don't have the address of the actual place where happiness is to get. So they're running in the opposite direction. Instead of running towards east, they run towards the western direction. So it's completely opposite. So how they will get ever actual happiness or real happiness in their life? So it's impossible. And yes, Prabhupada also said that our main target is to get this highest love, this Krishna prema in this life. And yeah, there day by day we are going to be distracted, from so many things. That's why also one Vaishnava, he told me once that to be actually yourself in a world where everything around you is constantly trying to distract you is your greatest achievement. To be yourself, in a world where everything around us is just trying to distract us. Is it not like that? So, and to be ourselves, what he wants to say, really to be in the soul consciousness, not to try to taste and touch everything with these material senses. So this is pulling us in all these directions. But we are the soul, so our highest target is this Krishna prema to get. And that's why Bhagavan also arranges so many kinds of opportunities to, like sadhu sangha. Sadhu sangha is there, the shastras are there, then also Jagannath Prasadam, Mahaprasadam. Bhagavan is sending Guru and Vaishnavas. He comes in the form of all those different tithis, like Janmastami, Baladev Purnima, Nrsimha Chaturmasya Vrata Yatra, and also in the form of this Chaturmasya. So many things, all temples, so many arrangements, Tulsi, Ganga, all these are abrakita vastu, coming from the transcendental world to help us. So also this Titi Chaturmasya is appearing for that purpose, but still most of the people, they are blinded by illusion. It said, Anda Buddha Jakshujara Vishay Tulite Ki Rupe Se Para Tattva Pai Vedekite. That most of the people, they are just blinded. The dust is thrown in their eyes in form of sense gratification. So they cannot see, they are blind. And so only a very, very few, they can give a positive response to all this arrangement, which is done by Bhagavan himself and the pure devotees. And yes, as now we have this opportunity to, a great opportunity appeared in front of us all. So this is this Chaturmasya Vrata. And it is really such a very, very beautiful arrangement by the Lord, because it gives us really the opportunity to prioritize, what has priority in life. What is our real purpose? We have to think carefully, and so it's an opportunity to make really a brat or vow or promise, because they say also that those who commit to nothing, they are distracted by everything. So it's good to make some vow, to make some promise at this time, especially. Because if we don't commit to something, then really our mind is wandering here and there. And like Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Vyavasayatmika buddhi ekaha kurunandana bahusaki ananta cha kudayo vyavasayini. That those with pure intelligence, resolute intelligence, their aim is one-pointed, no? But those who have not this resolution, their mind and heart is just many-branched. They have, it's just so many opportunities the illusionary energy is offering, so it's countless distractions. So we need some commitment in our life, and so that's why these vratas or vows or promises, they give an opportunity, and in this way we can enter in the house of who? Venkata Goswami. Because Mahaprabhu himself, we don't really need to ask how and what to do in Chaturmasya. Because Mahaprabhu himself came, who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself, and he shows us as a devotee how to observe Chaturmasya and how to live. So if we sneak into that house of Venkata Bhattacharya and then just we watch how they absorb the devotees there. Now in regard to Purushottam Dham, it is said, Snan Darshan Bhojan Dehasvabhavahoy Kumarira Chakrena Satata Firarai. That says that actually in Puri Mahaprabhu was taking bath in the ocean, Snan. He was going 3 times, morning, midday and evening. Then having darshan of Jagannath and also taking Mahaprasad, honoring Mahaprasad. So in this way he spent his time, and I think in the same way also there at the in South India he was in the house of Venkata Bhatta. He was also in this way absorbed, taking part in the Kaveri, there's the river Kaveri, then daily listening Harikatha, reciting Srimad Bhagavatam. The devotees have their Ishtagoshthi in the house of Venkata Bhatta. So many devotees coming there, Kirtan, Sankirtan, 24 hours engagement, Darshan, etc. So in this way, Mahaprabhu shows what really we have to do. It's our vrat should not be only like some rules and regulations. No, we have to think what is really the purpose behind it. No, it is Chaturmasya is like a kind of protection. Like regulations, they are there to give. They are protective. No, so we should not see them as restrictions. Actually, they are helpful, very very helpful. So Babaji Maharaj also told that Vrata means like a strong resolution to serve Bhagavan. That is the main thing. This is the core of the Vrata. The external things are there, they give just the opportunity to go more inside. Like in that verse which before I recited, Snan Darshan Bhojan Dehasvabhavahoy Kumarira Chakrena Satadavira. It is said that Mahaprabhu's bodily engagement was like this. He was going to take part, take darshan, take Mahaprasadam, and then in this way, Kumarira Chakrena Sadata Firara, like a potter. In India you have those potters, they make all kind of vessels and pots out of clay, and they have a big stone, a round stone, and first they have to push this stone, and when the stone one time is turning, then they have their hands free and they can make the vessel or the pot. So in the same way, Mahaprabhu's bodily activities, they were just going on one time. It's pushed and they're just going on. And then he's inside free to always remember. Mahaprabhu is always absorbed in the daily pastime, in Braja, Vrindavan. So now he's free. Externally he's doing those things, but internally he's completely absorbed in that Braja mood, absorbed in Vrindavan. And so Babaji Maharaj tells that this Vrata is a resolution, a strong resolution. Yes, I have to serve Bhagavan, I have to try my best. It's not only fasting. That's why also on Ekadasi we say upavas, no? Which means upavas, to sit near the devotee. That is the main thing. It's not about the fasting of some grains and this and that. No, the main thing is to be in Vaishnava association, to be near to the devotees and be absorbed in hearing and chanting. So in the same way, this is applicable to Chaturmasya. This has to be increased. And so Chaturmasya means to really pay fully attention to Hari Bhajan for the satisfaction of the Lord. That's why. So Babaji Maharaj teaches us that that in the Vrata means that we have to sing the glories of the Lord all the time in form of Kirtan and Harikatha, so that our mind doesn't get distracted. If we are absorbed in that way, then there's less chance that it can be distracted. No? Like now our mind is here on hearing, or when I speak some I cannot be distracted. So it's a good chance to be focused on Hari, Guru and Vaishnava. And Babaji Maharaj gives the example sometimes like a lamp. If you have a lamp, you know those old lamps, oil lamps, which have also one nice glass around, a glass covering, and that is like saving, because if just the candle would stand outside, then the wind would blow it out. So that is like the protection. It's like the protection of because as soon you put away this glass covering, then immediately it would start to flicker, to be unsteady. So in the same way, if we are putting our attention away from Guru, Vaishnava and Bhagavan, which is like this safe glass covering, then our mind becomes flicker and just goes this or that directions. There are many stages of the mind. They are described also in different shastras. So one is, for example, there's a stage called Muddha. This means like you just wake up, you had a long night, the last night before, and maybe also some intoxication, some alcohol or whatever, and then one just is waking up. So it's completely a dull mind. It has no capacity to grasp anything. You just want to go again to bed. So this is a very tamasic stage of mind. And then another state, usually those people, they have this dull mind. Then what they do, or ordinary people also, they don't need to be drunk, and just they wake up in the morning and need to go to work the next day. And then what they do, they take coffee. And by taking coffee, it's like manipulating the mind in such a way that it becomes kshipta, like a monkey. It's so speedy. They have no more their control. It's just jumping from one branch to another branch. This I have to do, this. So it's all out of... it's like a crazy monkey. So a little bit better is what comes after is vikshipta. Vikshipta is like there's some slight oscillation of the mind. You can start to concentrate on something, like in the school. If we sit, the boy or girl has to sit and concentrate on something for some time. Maybe they can do it for half an hour, 1 hour. Now this also is to question, because nowadays all this attention deficit is also there, so not even for 5 minutes they can concentrate because of all the distraction which is available with these phones and iPhones and electronic items. So there's a lot of distraction. So it's difficult, but in this way we cannot get ekagrata, and that is one-pointedness. So in this way we can really concentrate on the lotus feet of the Lord, of Bhagavan. Otherwise, not in the other stages, it's impossible. We have no chance. So rules are there to enable us really to run faster, towards our goal, our actual goal. And they are not there to make our life harder. No, it's the opposite. This is only because if you have too much attachment to material things, then it seems like difficult. Otherwise, they make us actually more free. That is the thing. So, yes, and in this way, rules and regulations are to guide us on this path. And like we go with the car, no? And on the road also there you will find some signboards, some regulations, and so many instructions are there on the road. So otherwise we will get lost, no? Or we meet with an accident, or both even. So we are lost and face an accident. So that's why the Krishna says to Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita, Yashastra vidim mutsriya vartate kamacha karataha nasa siddhimma vapnoti nasukam na parangatim. So those who are not following the Shastra, those who are acting blindly under the impulses of the senses, they, Krishna says to Arjuna, they cannot attain any siddhi. Na sasiddhim, na sukham, not any happiness, na param gatim, not the highest destination. It's not possible. So one has to take shelter of the vidhi of the Shastra, the instructions of the Shastra. And then after he says, Tasma Shastram Brahmanam De Karya Karyastita Gyatva Shastra Vidanuktam Karma Kartum Niharasi. So that is that, yes, understand your duty, Krishna is saying, through the Shastra. What we have to do, what we have not to do, and so the Shastra is already saying, you don't need to play your head. Krishna is telling to Arjuna. And in this way, by knowing the Shastra, then slowly our mind, our consciousness becomes elevated, to higher stages of consciousness. And that's the purpose. So all these scriptures, especially our Guru Varga, they are like the signboards and the guardians on this road. Also, we can have one nice example from Ramayana. We got one nice teaching when Sita Devi, she gets attracted by the deer, no? I think all of you may have heard this pastime. And then actually that deer, it was an illusion. It was the demon Marishi, and because he wanted to fight to kill Ram, so was some arrangement done. And then Ram went, because Sita, she got attracted by that golden deer, and she went. She said, "Oh, I like to have this deer as a pet deer." So then Ram went, and then this Marishi, in the form of the deer, he called like in the voice, because they can change their voice, and they have some cities like this. So he was calling out in the voice of Ram as if he was in danger. And but Sita, she was worried. Oh, Lakshman, you see, you have to do something. Go and help. And but Lakshman was saying, no, what is Bhagavan? So what can happen to Ramji? Nothing can harm him. And then there's some discussion how we can, but the point is that then, yes, Sita was insisting, and at that point, Lakshman said, okay, I will go, you stay here. And what he did with his arrow, he just make a line around the house of Sita. It's called the Lakshman Rekha. So, and he said, Sita, you don't cross this line. And we all know what happened, because then Ravan came as a sannyasi, and somehow Sita stepped over and she was kidnapped. So it was also pastime. But for us, it gives us a teachings, because Lakshman is also Guru Tattva. So if we cross the line of Guru's instructions, of Guru's Vani, it is like that line which saves us. No? If we follow Gurudev, if we follow that instructions, then no problem. Because otherwise in this world it's full of illusions and danger, and but within these lines of Gurudev we will be safe. So that is very important to always follow what Gurudev says, and to really have this shraddha and belief that yes, in that way, even though I'm in this world, but still I can be safe. And of course, Guru and Vaishnava, they always they give us some instructions in the beginning, like yes, you can start to chant Hare Krishna and take some darshan, come for sadhu sangha. But really, all our Guru Varga, they are like the agents of Vamandev. And Vamandev, as we know, when Bali Maharaj was there, Vamandev, he was only asking for 3 steps. But that 3 steps that covered everything. So there was finally nothing anymore to give. That was complete Atmanivedana. There was nothing more to give from Bali Maharaj. So in that way, also Gurudev, gradually they come with yes, 1 step, a 2nd step, and then a 3rd step, and suddenly you have so much engagement, so much seva, which is actually because they know perfectly how to use our energy. But we will see that one time we give a little bit to Guru and Vaishnava, then they will demand more and more and more, until finally we are just sold out, a sold out animal now in the hands of Guru and Vaishnava. So that is wanted actually. So we all want this. We want to be controlled by Guru and Vaishnava. Everybody wants to control others in this world, but as Babaji Maharaj said, no, we want to be controlled by Guru and Vaishnava. So this is saving us, this is helping us. And yes, so really the more we live inside of this discipline of bhakti, then automatically also we will be separated from the mundane world. No, it goes hand in hand, because asat and sat cannot go together. So even we live in this world, maybe we have to live, we have to do our study or follow our job or whatever, and but we have the values, no? Deep inside, we got those values. If they are with us, then they will save us, even though we are acting in this material world. And Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he also used to say that this material life is like a campfire. So a camp life, So now we have these 4 months and we can think like this, that yes, I'm just a traveler here. And this is a very transient place and nothing is real, all is temporary. So yes, we have come to as a pilgrimage. We are on a pilgrimage, which will, each step on that pilgrimage will bring us nearer to our original home, back home to Godhead, And yes, so now we can think, by the grace of Guru and Vaishnava, I really woke up from this dream, that there is also in Sacham Dosham, it's Si Guru Kripaya Bengeche Swapana Buchiche Ekon Tumiyapana Taba Nijajan Parama Bandava Samsara Karagare. So somehow by Gurudev's mercy, all this illusionary dream has broken, scattered to pieces. And now I understand that you, the Lord, you are my only property, and the associates of the Lord. They are my really friends in this samsara karagari, in this house of, or this prison house, no, of this material world. And then Anana Bhajibo Bhakta Badabino, Rattula Charane Sharanaruin, Uttarahunat Maya Jalehat, Edashera Keshitare. So Guru and Vaishnava, they come and they pull us like by the hair out, Edashera Keshitare, out of this material universe. And so Anana Bhajibo Bhakta Badabino, Rattula Charane Sharanaruin. I take only shelter at the lotus feet of the Vaishnavas now, from now onwards. And now I come in contact with my real home and my real family. So from now onwards, when this illusion is broken, and from now onwards, yes, I will only follow you, Gurudev. I will only do what you instruct me, how you guide me. That will be my life and soul. So that's how we introduced. And first, Gurudev will introduce us to all our Gaudiya Guru Varga, no? Like all those jewels, like my Gurudev especially for Western devotees, because that time they were not knowing so many devotees. So he introduced so many devotees to us. And in this way our family increased. And then also Gurudev he gives us connection with all our Guru Varga, Prabhupada, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, then all Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti, Narottam, and then the Goswamis, the 6 Goswamis. He's introducing us, and also the whole Pancha Tattva. And yes, and then it is finally, maybe in one lifetime, we will also be introduced in that realm of Braja, where Radha and Krishna is having their eternal pastimes. Now Radha and Krishna is very high and far for us, so we have really no chance to reach. But by following our Guru Varga, by following the 6 Goswamis, by following Panchatattva especially, they have like plundered the storehouse of love, no? Of Braja Prem. They say Panchatattva mile Prithvi Ashya Purva Prema Bandera Mutra Ugadiya Panchamila Lutta Prema Korya Shvadan Yata Yatapye Trishna Padnukshan. It is said in Chaitanya Charitamrita that Krishna's pastimes, they are like a storehouse of love. But say Panchatattva mili Prithivashya, so when the Panchatattva is coming down on this earth planet, they Purva Brahma Bandera, this love which was shown before, they opened this storehouse of love, which was sealed actually. Nobody could open it, but the Panchatattva came and just broke it. And then with in that way, Panchamila Lutti Prema, they take away all this and distribute it. So Panchatattva has broken this storehouse of the love of God. And Gauranga Mahaprabhu and all his associates, they came and they distribute this wealth to each and everyone. So, but still, who can also understand Gauranga Mahaprabhu? Who can understand Gaura Tattva? That's why Rupa Goswami has to come. No? He has to. He can open that box of of Gauranga. It is said, Yankali Rupa Sharira Natarate, that the Rupa Goswami, he appeared in this Kali Yuga and he opened again this box of love. So that is how everything is, otherwise we have no chance. Because Rupa Goswami was so merciful, he shows the inner jewels in Mahaprabhu's heart, which are there available. how we would know them, how we could understand about the greatness of the Mahamantra, about all. Rupa Goswami, he explains everything in detail, no? Like all kinds of different bhaktis. Who would ever have known all those things before? Like Jnana Mishra Bhakti, Karma Mishra Bhakti, Bhakti Mishra Bhakti. So there are so many things to which would be impossible for us to understand. But Srila Rupa Goswami very systematically gave everything. He explained us what is love of God in Sakya Rasa, what is love of God in Dasya Rasa, Vatsalya Rasa, Madhurya Rasa. So all these stages, and also the different abodes in the of the Lord, which is Krishna in Dwarka. There's Krishna in Dwarka, there's Krishna in Mathura, there's Krishna in Braja. So many varieties, so many different things are there. And without Rupa Goswami, we would never understand. But who, the next question comes, who can really understand Rupa Goswami? And that's why now we come more near to Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, to Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta. So in this way, we get access to Rupa Goswami. Also would be so far away for us. We would have no idea of all those things. So that's why Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur simplified all those very much for us, and also Srila Prabhupada. But even that is difficult for us to understand. So even we cannot understand Srila Bhaktivinoda, the seventh Goswami, Srila Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur. We can also not understand Prabhupada. So that's why Gurudev is so merciful, Srila Babaji Maharaj, they somehow give us some access to them. And in this way, yes, we are really very lucky to get this opportunity, because really our Guru Varga, they are all the maidservants of Radhika, so they can guide us to the highest, but not like Sahajas, no? They can, if we have those goals, then it is available at their lotus feet. But this is a step-by-step procedure. You cannot just jump and take this fruit from the tree. It will not be possible. So, yeah, only thing we have to depend on our Guru Varga's Vani, on that transcendental Shabda Brahma, which comes through via this medium of our Gaudiya Guru Varga. And then, if we can even follow them blindly, if we have somehow connection with them, and we don't commit any aparad, then we will realize what is false and what is real, what is actually Sangha, what is no Sangha, and all those things become clear to us. So, under their guidance, then slowly, everything will be open, and we will come to know all those things which are really Krishna consciousness is something which has no end. That's why Sadananda Swami, he was so much interested when he came to discover the teachings of Mahaprabhu, because all other religions, they stop at one point, but Krishna consciousness, there's no end. It's just increasing, it's going up and up and up without any bottom. It can reach such high levels, this love of God, which is, for us now, it's unimaginable. So all these things are available, and these things are in the hands of our Guru Varga. So if we somehow please them, if they are satisfied with us, they are ready to give this. But we have just to, really also offer everything to themselves. Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj also used to say that, yes, you say you offer everything, but you keep the key to your heart with yourself. So we can give the things, but if we keep the key to our heart, then we have to give our heart. We can give so many other things, but if we not give our heart, then other things, Guru and Vaishnava, we cannot cheat them. They want our heart, no? Everything. So in these months, we should really absorb ourselves more than ever, like thinking that really this is the last Chaturmasya which I can observe. This is the last one. If we think this is the last one, then we put especially some more attention there to observe it. And so this can help us. And yes, the Guru and Vaishnava is starting with very simple things, no? Like in Upadeshamrita, like Vacho Vegam, Manasa Krodha Vegam, Jiva Vegam, Uttarapasta Vegam, Etat Vegam Vishahetadira, Sarvam Vitivam Shishya. So we can follow this map of Srila Rupa Goswami, of our Guru Varga, that yes, first of all, try to give up useless talking, gossiping, impure speech and all these things. And because the urge of speech is very powerful. If we are not able to control the urge of speech, then also our mind can never be peaceful and we can never go internally it's not possible. So also Srila Raghunath Das Goswami says, Asatvar Tadesha Visija Mati Sarvasvaharini. The mati, the intelligence is stolen if we just always be absorbed in just some useless talking. And he says that this useless talk, this is like a shameless prostitute, which even that prostitute is so shameless that she can sit naked on the tongue of a sannyasi. It means this prajalpa, worldly talk, can appear at any moment and in everyone's tongue. That is like that. And if she appears there, then also what she will do, she will steal away our intelligence, our good intelligence, and she will steal our to discriminate, our discrimination power. So we have to be very careful. At any time this prostitute of asat, talking, material talking, can appear anywhere. She is completely free. She just say yes. She is taking her seat on everyone's tongue if we are not careful. So that's why we have to use it properly. Otherwise, it is very dangerous. So all those urges, they are very difficult to bring under control. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, all these things. No? So also our senses, they are all the time running in all directions. It is like one has like the soul is inside, or the awareness, the consciousness, and there are like 5 gates, no? Our eyes, nose, tongue, ears. So and in this way, we always get distracted. Our consciousness is always going outside instead of inside. So that's why the yogis, they try to meditate. They go to the forest, they go to places which are very isolated, and then they try. But this is very rigid and very difficult. In this yoga, it's impossible. Also Krishna says. And that's why our Gurudev, what are they doing? They are using all this energy of our eyes, of our tongue, of our mouth, of our ears in the service of Krishna, of the Lord. So they know how to utilize all the senses in the right way for the service of Krishna. And because really we have such a huge experience bank from so many lifetimes. No, we carry with us, all of us, and so many impressions we have in our heart and mind. All material impressions for over so many lifetimes, from past lifetimes, from these lifetimes, and from those impressions, like like dirty water from a polluted reservoir, then our speech is coming out. No, this is like my Gurudev used to say. This is the quacking of a frog. Quack, quack, quack. it attracts only the snake of time, this material talking. Material talking, from where it comes, we have to understand. If polluted water is coming from somewhere, then I have to identify the source, no? From where it is coming. Then I have to go there and check the water reservoir, where is the defect. So if from our mouth, the material people also say, you can identify a fool as soon he opens his mouth, no? Because then you know. And so in that way, what is coming out of our mouth, if it's only matter, then I have to go up and check where it is coming from. Then I will notice our mind. My mind is full of matter. That's why only matter is coming out. So in this way, that's why Mahaprabhu said, first do Cheto Tarpana Marjana, clean the heart and the mind by chanting and by hearing Harikatha. So in that way, slowly all this filth and contamination will go away. So alone we cannot do this. So we have to depend upon Guru and Vaishnava. They will always be ready to help us. Because to control the mind is very difficult. The mind is always, mind, if you say mind, M-I-N-D. So mind, it's M, it says like, it magnifies everything. If something, the mind is always making more out of it than it actually is. Or I is like imagination. Also, the mind is always having some different kinds of imaginations, making a big story out of nothing. It can create such things out of nothing. It's always, and N is for negativity. The mind is always with mostly taking the side of negativity. And D is for destruction. So it is very destructive, because if we want to do something, then the mind is always trying to pull us away from that. And in this way we cannot reach our goals. It is, in this way, it is destructive. And yes, but yes, so we have to take the help of Guru and Vaishnava. And Babaji Maharaj says sometimes that Guru and Vaishnava, they can come down to any level. And I was thinking that yes, really, the Gurudev, he even is ready to take the position as a menial servant who is brooming the floor. In that case, not the floor, but he is brooming our mind. He is taking some broom, he is taking some clothes, he is taking some water, which in that case it is the Mahamantra and Harikatha, and then he enters into our mind and he starts to clean. So then we can ask, are we serving Gurudev? Oh yes, I'm doing Guru Seva. But actually, we should think that Gurudev is serving us. That is the way how we have to change our attitude, because really to do Guru Seva, what Guru Seva we do? It's just to clean our dirty mind, our dirty impressions, our dirty everything. So, and Gurudev takes the main role in that. As Mahaprabhu has shown in cleaning the Gundicha Mandir, he also had the biggest pile of all, and all other devotees had smaller ones. So Gurudev is taking the biggest role in cleaning our minds. So he is just taking such a menial position and enters our mind and starts to clean. How far Guru and Vaishnava can go. They take even such a role. And then so how much we have to clean, because the place has to be ready for Jagannath to come. Jagannath has to sit there. So in this way, then if we really see Gurudev sweating, Gurudev spending gallons of blood by just brooming our mind, our heart, then should we not also try to not throw more garbage inside. If someone is already cleaning some room and we come always again and we just bring some bag of dirt or ash or something and we throw it inside again. So how, this we should avoid to put more garbage inside while Gurudev is already starting. Means to make more problems for Gurudev. So rather we should really feel the urge to help. Sometimes you go in one ashram, then most of the time, I was also one of them, then I had not the mood of washing the dishes, but then you see all others washing the dishes, and then you also feel, you also feel to do something. So in the same way, if we see already Gurudev cleaning our heart so much, with so much sweating and energy, should we not also help him? So at least this month we get this chance, no? We have a great chance to help Gurudev, to be absorbed, to keep our mind, our words, our actions clean and pure, so that we not put more garbage on the top, which again Gurudev has to clean. So rather we should really start also very enthusiastically for these 4 months, just, yes, like as and help Gurudev to clean. And then if the mind and heart is pure and clean, then everything else will be pure, no? Like you see in Babaji Maharaj. Babaji Maharaj, all pure Ganga's Harikatha is coming out of his mouth, of his lotus mouth. And also all his actions, they are also all like purity personified, fully aprakita, because it's coming from up. So there is no impurity anymore there. And so let us pray to all together that yes, that this time we become we are full of enthusiasm to become like those co-cleaners, no? Those who help Gurudev to clean, and our Guru Varga. Our heart, we don't need to clean outside. There's nothing outside to clean. First of all, we have to start with our heart. If our heart is clean, then automatically, if others come in contact with us, then they will also get purified. But everything starts with us first, and that's the chance. We try to be absorbed more and more in Harikatha, hearing, listening, and doing seva, chanting the holy name. All these possibilities are there. And so finally, when the heart is clean, then one lifetime, Babaji Maharaj says, it's possible this lifetime, but you have to give everything. Then, one can have the darshan of the golden avatar of Panchatattva, and also Vrindavan and Jugala Kishore, the Murti of Radha and Krishna. And so thank you for your time, and time is very precious, so I hope I could serve you somehow with some inspiration. I myself, I also get some inspiration of repeating somehow the words of Guru and Vaishnava, and so I beg also for all your blessings so that my Chaturmasya Vrata can be successful, with the right mood, with the right attitude, and so in this way, Dandavat Pranam, Jai Gaur, Hare Krishna. So if someone wants to add something or say something or ask something, then please feel free, otherwise we can continue next week by the Kripa of Guru and Vaishnava. Okay, then so if everything is fine, then I think we stop. And thank you, huh? Jai Gaur, Dandavat Pranam to all.